I don't know who needs to hear this today, but if it's you, then this is for you. So, what helps me when I feel like I've failed is to not wallow in that feeling, not feel disappointed as if I didn't live up to some standard I set for myself, but rather to see how I can improve in the future. You don't want a results-oriented mindset like the sports influencers and TikTok influencers would have you believe. You don't want a results-oriented mindset because what happens is that you start focusing on a winning or losing, success and failure, and nothing else, not the journey or the lessons you learned along the way. Because that's what failure is. It shows you through experience, hands-on experience, how to improve in the future. Because if you're only focusing on a results-oriented mindset, you're basically playing a gacha game, but in a bad way. You're gambling. Because what's going on is that if you succeed, sure, you'll get happy. But if you don't succeed, you'll get sad, and you're basically playing this cursed RNG game with your mental state. You're not a machine. Life isn't a video game. You're a human being. I see that in you. And you can too. Just have to remember that. It's never too late to know right from wrong or to learn something new, some better way to live and navigate your life and approach the challenges that are in front of you. It's never too late. Finding the answer to a problem just before or right after it defeats you doesn't mean it was a waste. You're better equipped to deal with it next time. Shift your mindset away from results and towards growth. Because if you focus on growth and the progress, the progression, the spiraling upwards of evolution towards success, towards anything, you'll achieve success more consistently and with less of a mental toll on yourself than if you stressed out over every single little result or outcome on the way there. Because the reason why you don't realize your self-worth as well as you should is because you hone in on those failures. You feel defined by your collapses rather than your successes. Truthfully, it's both, and it's also more than that. Because again, it's not life isn't about results, right? It's about more than just success and failure. They're both two pieces of the greater neurological system that is us, which fractalizes into humanity as a whole, which also fractalizes into cosmos at large and whatnot, but that's a separate topic. Your nervous system is a fractalized version of the universe. Anyway, instead of seeing your mess ups, your failures, your mistakes as defining you solely, take them as exactly what they are instead of what you perceive them to be. Which is just ways to improve. Let's say, for example, you're trying to learn how to cartwheel, but you don't know the right ways to shift your weight yet, so you trip, you fall. Hopefully you don't get hurt, but you learn the right way to do it next time. Or you at least get one step closer. You're only human. Hopefully, if you're listening to this, hopefully you're human. Or at least an intelligent being with compassion who is comprehending either what I'm saying or the energy behind it. You aren't supposed to be shamed by anyone for not doing things correctly the first time, or even the 10th time. No one has the right to shame you. Not even God. And especially not yourself. Shame is not something anyone or anything or any entity in the sky can force upon you. It's something that comes naturally when you do something you regret. It's not something you want to push on yourself just because you don't feel like you're worth any better. Because you are. I mean, take school as an overall general example. The whole point of school is being shown and guided on the right path to a certain solution to a problem. And then putting you on your way there. They're not giving you the answers. They're not supposed to. They're teaching you how to find it for yourself. And it's not easy. We have our entire lives to practice finding solutions to problems. You don't need to hurt yourself for struggling to find one solution. So don't shame yourself and don't make yourself feel like a failure when you aren't. And you can try to deny that all you want. You can try to say, oh yeah, I'm a failure. You can't tell me I'm not a failure. I am a failure. Well, why do you feel that way? What is giving you that impression of yourself? You're clearly conscious. You're sitting there listening to my voice inside of a YouTube video. So maybe life isn't all that bad. Right? You're listening to my wife here playing her beautiful piano. See that? This is where you find peace. Not by looking at your F grade or your low score, but this. I want you to get to the point, to reach the state of mind where you see yourself in that light on the horizon. Not just in mirrors, but in that light on the horizon, in these flowers that are streaming towards it. Find yourself in these blue butterflies. To find yourself in each note of this song. And once you understand what I mean by that, you'll never feel like a failure again. 'Cause you'll know how to fly towards the light. Even if you trip a few times, you're supposed to, you're human. Or again, at least some kind of intelligent and hopefully compassionate being that is understanding the energy behind what I'm saying. So don't blame yourself. You're supposed to take care of yourself. You're supposed to mother yourself and father yourself just as much as you are meant to love yourself. But nobody can tell you how to do that, how to love yourself or how to father or mother yourself. That's something that your heart needs to teach you internally. So instead of burying it and making it feel like shit, give it a chance to breathe. Embrace failure. And listen to what it has to tell you. It's a lesson. The big red F on your paper, for example, is not there to make you look or feel bad. It's there to tell you, hey, look through this paper, look through this experience you had in your life, and see what you could have done better next time.